9th last year, but I look for those numbers to jump back up again with the introduction of new talent in Cincinnati.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. And that is incomplete. He was looking for John Ross that time, but it's going to be second down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Option play, Burrow holding on to it. A pitch back. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
On 3rd down, Burrow. Flushed out right. He's got his man here. It's Green. He is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, a give to Mixon. Down to the 25. The defensive end, Cameron Wake, brings him down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Gain of 2. Brings up
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. C.J. Uzomah, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bengals take it right down and score on the opening drive. Austin Seibert on for the extra point. He's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals.
Makes the score Bengals 7, Steelers 0.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Johnson now returning. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll run for the first time with James Conner. And he's not going anywhere to start the night. They stop him at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right now.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
On the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. To throw here, Roethlisberger. Now Ben hit, and he lost the football. It's loose. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
Bridgewater going to keep it. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and makes sure he spills it for a small gain.
2nd and 8. Now they'll throw it with Roethlisberger. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 41-yard line. It'll be a gain of 17 at a Pittsburgh first.
Pittsburgh.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 41. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. That's complete to his running back, Connor. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
It's now second down.
All defense is worried that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right.
The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Credit the sack to the safety, Jesse Bates. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. They get 15, but they still needed a little bit more. 4th down. So they'll say no to the 50-yard field goal try. Instead, the offense out there, they're going for it. They'll try and throw for it with Roethlisberger. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Hooked up by Jesse Bates. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Intercepted.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at the 34.
34-yard line.
He'll hand it off here. This is Mixon. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
Carrier. Minka Fitzpatrick on the tackle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Burrow on play action. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A gain there of 30 big ones.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Burrow, he's going to keep it on the option. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. 4 yards remain for 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now it's Burrow. Open man is Ross, complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Got a man open, it's Ross. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
The Steelers' 16-yard line.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro safety, Minka Fitzpatrick. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone, I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious, so you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
He'll get that one complete to Connor.
Complete.
3 yards the gain there, second down.
Brandon, you know this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
On second down, Connor looking for space. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's third down.
This defense is really fooling around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Burrow going to keep this one. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. You call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down.
No gain on the play.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. A.J. Green, his second touchdown on the season. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead. And man, Charles, talking about singing something in there. And those gloves, they help with one-handed catches, the fun stuff. Any padding for a rocket like that?
One would think so, but I'll guarantee you this. After that throw, his hands will hurt later. Not right now in the moment. He's just feeling good about catching it.
Yeah, a little stinger, but a touchdown. From just inside the 20, a short kick. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
Take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. Second down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
On second and 9, Roethlisberger. Screen pass to Connor. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
To James Conner.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
On first and 10 is Connor. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That'll go as a loss of 5. And it'll be a second and long. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And incomplete. Chase Claypool, the intended target. But now it's third down.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Now Ben on third and long. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Now this is fielded in the end zone. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Bengals will get it at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to...
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by the linebacker, Avery Williamson. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
At the
second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen.
Second and a yard. At the Bengals' 30-yard line.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Roethlisberger, nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Third down. Third and long.
They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on third down. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Chase Claypool, incomplete.
So on fourth down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. This from 54 yards away. And this won't get there. Won't be on line either. It's no good. Off to the right. So we've reached halftime here in the Queen City, and it's the Bengals leading this one. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. From the 10. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
They're on the 21-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
On second down, it's Connor, and that is not going to get it done either. Once again, he's stopped behind the line by this Bengals D. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll bring up a third down. Here's Roethlisberger. And almost intercepted. Well, that would have been his 3rd pick in this game alone. Instead, fourth down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion.
38-yard line.
4 receivers in the formation here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And the catch made, it's Tyler Boyd. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Tyler Boyd, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bengals add on to their lead.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football, eat up a little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they've got a cushion for the rest of the game. So they didn't just help themselves offensively, they helped their defense out as well.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working and call more of that.
No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Now it's Roethlisberger, and he connects with Ebron. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's
a gain of 10, good for a Steeler 1st down.
Pittsburgh.
Like 30. Easy.
Now it's Roethlisberger, able to hit his target, Claypool. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. From the gun, a give to counter. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Roethlisberger. And he hits his tight end, Ebron. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Of 9 yards.
Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
77.
Now Roethlisberger on 1st down. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. This has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. Ebron with it over the middle. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 26. It'll be a gain of 17 at a Pittsburgh first.
First down, Steelers.
Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. Again, it's Roethlisberger. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 17 more yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Connor. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Play leads to 2nd and goal.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. Now Teddy on the keeper. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. On 3rd and goal, Roethlisberger. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter play. Back now in Cincinnati. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. They're going on 4th down. It's Roethlisberger. That is caught inside the 5. A great open field tackle is going to stop him shy of the goal line. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
They'll look to run with Connor, and it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. They'll try to run it. This is Connor. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Touchdown.
James Conner, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit. They were able to push him backwards on 1st down, but this time he forces his way in.
I wonder if he went back to the huddle and said, guys, just a little bit more help, and I can get it done on this one. Maybe even overruled the play call from the sideline, just feeling like he had that opportunity, and he wanted to cash it in.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Mixon. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Switch gears. You got tight. You got tight. You got tight out there. Check smash.
On 2nd down, Burrow. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Watch 98. 98's the mic. Focus, defense, focus. 98's the mic. Here we go, D. Get off the field.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. That'll be out of bounds, and how good was that? They'll say the 3-yard line. That's where they spot it.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Another carry, same story. 4th quarter, and he is in red numbers right now with a running game.
Hard to believe because you figure at some point you break off a run. But in this case, what we're seeing is just pure domination by the defense. I think it started with the scouting report. They got into what they were doing offensively, into their mindset, and now they're beating them to the punch on every snap.
And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Roethlisberger. And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
Roethlisberger going to get that to Ebron. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
Complete to Eric.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter. Because he has such great skills, you want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. To throw again on 2nd down. Roethlisberger. Ebron caught left side. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
1st down, Steelers.
Ben to throw again. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time. But it'll be 2nd down.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Play fake to Connor. Now Roethlisberger. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. Completion here to Claypool. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the 1st. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. William Jackson with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
Gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Again, it's Mixon. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
Back at the 18-yard line.
On 3rd down, Burrow going deep downfield for Wrong. He's got a man complete. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. John Ross, 82 yards. And the Bengals, they widen their lead.
For the point after.
Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
From just inside the 20, a short kick. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
That's complete to his running back, Connor. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. They'll throw on 1st down with Roethlisberger. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. On 1st down, it's Roethlisberger. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Play action. Now Roethlisberger. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Jesse Bates. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
The 13-yard line. Tonight's final score, Bengals 28,